Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to talk about creativity, okay? Because you're thinking about starting a podcast, or maybe you already have a podcast, and you might be sitting there, and like me, right now I'm recording my next 3 episodes so that I can plan them out. But you might be sitting there right now and you don't have an idea for the next one, and you're like, this is hard. Like, I have the sinking feeling that I know I need to create something, but I don't know what it's going to be. I usually have ideas, but that block, that really stinks. Okay. I hate it. I hate it when I'm trying to think of things and I can't think of that next great idea for a podcast episode. Or maybe I've gotten frustrated that my last podcast episode, I didn't have a great idea. And so I put something together and it didn't feel really great about it. And I know I've said this before. I've said, I'm not a creative person. And you may have said it too, but I don't want you to believe that, because there are many ways to be creative. And I've got 10 ways that I want to share with you today, about how to reverse this decrease in creativity or increase your creativity. I'm also going to recommend one of my clients' shows to you, which is a very interesting, he's an expert in creativity and, thinking inside the box, if you will. We always hear, to be creative, you got to think outside the box. Well, there's actually a technique, a system for creating new things that a lot of corporations use, that is all about thinking inside the box. So I'll get to that one at the end. So here's 10 ways to increase your creativity. And take any of these. They're all going to be good. It's not necessarily a system. But each action that I'm going to talk about can serve as a launch pad for creative thought. So here's the first way. You want to cultivate a really playful spirit around curiosity. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be inquisitive. How can ducks hold their breath underwater for so long? Where does wind come from? How can you transmit electricity wirelessly? At what temperature does salt water freeze? Things like that. Ask questions, find the answers, look around and feed your curiosity. Okay. The second way, abandon old routines. Okay. Put new ones in place. Have you imposed artificial structures on your life? If you've done that, that might be stifling your creativity. We are creatures of habit, right? And good habits can serve us well, but sometimes routine can actually make us mindlessly wander through life. So what you need to do is buck the ideas, change the routines. They're familiar. We convince ourselves that we work best within those routines, but sometimes you might need to change them. The problem is that we rarely discover anything new within the walls of the familiar, when we are stuck in that routine. So abandon some of those new routines, abandon some of those old routines, try something new, see what you discover, things like that. Visit new places, try new things, go to a new coffee shop, whatever it is. Okay. Now here's the third way. I want you to read voraciously. Reading books, articles, blogs, even if it's audiobooks, that feeds our minds with creative thoughts. Okay. We learn new things, apply new ideas. You're getting the idea here, right? Look at new things, read new books, broaden your scope of interest. Okay, I think this is number 4 now. Tap into the minds of others. Okay, I talked about this in my last episode. Find people outside of you. Find a mastermind. Find a consultant. Put some friends together and have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine and talk about things. Okay, talk about interesting topics that you don't really ever think about together. No, way number 5. You've heard of brainstorming before, right? Okay, brainstorm. Just like think of things and write things down. You probably already know how to brainstorm, but I trust me, it helps. Just write your ideas down, journal, things like that. Way number 6, you can, think about cross-pollinating or partnering in other disciplines. Okay, thinking about other disciplines that are related to yours. If you're trying to solve a problem, brainstorm solution, think about the ways that other dissimilar industries to you or businesses to you or anything to you does or solves those types of problems. Okay. Forget what number we're on. I think we're on number 7 now. Remove yourself from whatever it is you're trying to solve. Okay. Take a break, get out, drive your car, take a shower, ride the bike, walk the dog, get away from the problem that you're facing. You know, a lot of people say, I get the best ideas in the shower or when I'm driving to work. Okay. So if you feel stuck, leave the problem, go for a walk, get out. Okay. Similar to that, I think this is number 8 now. Let ideas simmer, incubate. Okay. The idea is that, you know, sometimes your thought has to have a period of gestation. It's got to grow. You got to allow it to form in your mind and mature. Okay. You can't rush the process. Sometimes you got to let it go and meditate on it and mull over it and let it simmer. Number 9 here, I think. Yes. Number 9, embrace hardship. Okay. You've heard the phrase necessity is the mother of invention, and that's true. If you have a problem, sometimes the solution will present itself just because you've got that problem and you're looking at it that way. And then number 10, borrow. Swipe. There's a reason that copywriters create things called swipe copy. It's like, here, just use this copy. Grab ideas from other sources, combine them, change them, give them a new name. Don't plagiarize, right? Give credit when you need to give credit, but allow the creativity of other people to inspire you and inspire your creativity. You can be creative. I want you to believe that. Okay. So follow some of these tips and that will really help you. I hope this short episode today really helped spur some ideas for you, and I will look forward to seeing you again next week.